Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Scrimmage here, and today we're gonna be watching Weak Hero Class 2 is Pure Chaos and Pure Hands Finale. This video is by Ronix, or however you pronounce that, bro. But yeah, if you guys want to go check that out, you guys can check it out. Also, I just want to keep saying that for right now. Spoiler warning, because this is the season 2 of Weak Hero Class, so just letting you guys and girls know. And yeah, enough of that, let's get right into the video. Yes sir. Oh yeah, also I have been catching up on this this series, and it's fire, and I recommend it. It's a K-drama type beat, you know what I'm saying?
We is now finally here at the finale of the Weak Hero series until season 3 comes out, and these 4 episodes are some of the best episodes of.
Also, if you guys see me doing something that an adult does, keep in mind I do not condone that, and please do not copy me at home. Also, if you're a kid, please, if you're watching this with an adult around, I guess it's okay if they let you, but I do say a lot of cuss words. But yeah, just keep that in mind.
Television I done ever seen, so I ain't even go yap for too long. Let's get straight to the peak. Okay, so the scene starts off with Seyun waking up in Baku's crib after the events of last episode, and I genuinely have no idea how bro survived this. Was Deadass out there doing chip damage to himself just so he could win the fight? Like I said in my last vid, Seyun is really just a school shooter that happened to have friends. He will literally try to murk you just to save these guys, but Baku tells him that him and Byakjin used to be childhood friends, which is the reason why he's coming after him so much. So it's practically the story of Naruto and Sasuke, but in reverse, where Sasuke trying to get Naruto to join the dark side. I swear, that's how it feels trying to become an academic weapon, and you got your bum ass friends looking at you like these when you don't want to skip school. Get a job, pal. But he calls up Byakjin later that day, and this is practically how the conversation went.
But does he have a do-rag on?
This is practically how the conversation went.
He does have a do-rag on. That's crazy.
But Byakjin then goes to pick up Seong-jae from the police station as he got caught by 12 after the whole altercation. And I won't even blame him for getting caught. Peep his leg. There was no chance of an escape after this. Gonna give bro nightmares of Seyun for the foreseeable future. But Byakjin takes him to a secret warehouse which he usually uses to beat up punks that don't listen to him, and this should have been bro's first red flag. Not even first, this should have been the second red flag. The first one is that Byakjin is a neat freak, so if he's bringing you here out of all places, you're getting fried. As he sits up, what did you say to the police? What, nigga? Me and you were the only ones with access to the burner bank account, so I'ma ask you once again, what did you say to the police, nigga? And this is where he finally connects the dots, realizing that if he were to snitch, Byakjin would have done bro like these, straight molly-whopped him. But he says he didn't say anything, and also says he's taking his annual leave to take a break from getting his foot smashed in, leaving the premises. As we cut to Byakjin pulling up to work the next day just to get stopped by these two in the car, and this is where we find out that bro ain't even the main boss of this whole operation. With these two telling him to get in the V, the boss wants to meet up. I don't feel like it, you can leave. And getting out the V was the worst mistake they could have made. Parry jab right, knocking him clean out. As he proceeds to take off the backpack just so he can look in, he gets hit into the car. Parry body shot another one, pushing him against the wall.
So
Here go
good.
2 more for y'all. He eats a
Hit him
right
in the mouth. Yeah.
grabbing him on the wall just for Brody that was slumped out 2 seconds ago, getting back up, pushing him on the V. Get off me, liver shot. Block, knee to the stomach, left, right, another one. Switch the target, weave, body shot, throwing this grown man into a side mirror, ending the fight. And this right here.
Nah, that's gotta hurt though, bro. Like, if you think about it, bro, your whole fucking body's collapsed after that, no cap.
is why I like this season so much. Unlike season 1, the villains are actually tough. Last time we had Lamo hiding behind anyone he could find and bum suck. I don't even want to talk about bum suck. But the henchmen then realize this fight is not worth it in the slightest, and we cut to Si-Yun walking up to school just to see his friends waiting for him. And for the next 5 minutes we get a whole montage of them just having fun, even hooping together. And yeah, this warm fuzzy feeling you're getting inside right now, savor it, cause it does not last at all. Cause Baku ends up getting a call from the—
I know that dog is from what's that sheep show, bro? With the fucking, they're like claymation and shit. It's pretty cool, bro. It's not a show. It's like, it was like a cartoon claymation type of thing. They made movies too, but they're like old. Those are like the OGs of OGs.
Police saying that the kids that his dad apparently sold alcohol to have now managed to rage bait him into beating them up in a police station, further worsening his charges. And all I can say is, as a grown ass man, you're still getting rage baited. My brother, you're in your 50s. Is this nigga serious? And I didn't even know this level of rage bait could be achieved, cause it doesn't only rage bait his father, it passes down to his own son, causing Baku to go and smoke the kids that put his dad in a cell. This has to be some of the greatest rage bait I think I've ever seen. Got beat up just for the mission. This is really just an honor to witness. But we cut to Baek Jin pulling up to work just for the main boss to be at the spot, and he basically tells him to get his men in check, the police are involved too much, and leaves. Top 5 most useless conversations, even broke his hand just to get his message across. Nigga thinks we're listening, my dog. This could have been an email. Pulled up for absolutely no reason and split his hand open. Get a load of this guy. But we pan over to Baku in bed and his dad pulls up into his room, and I ain't even gonna lie, as of right now this has to be the most annoying character, cause instead of taking any form of accountability in the situation, he starts blaming Baku for everything. Got Baku over here tweaking. I swear parents be the greatest rage baiters on the planet. Humans one dish in the sink, that's a 2-hour long argument, nigga. But he deflects the rage bait leaving, and this is where he finally decides to join the union. And they already got him over here doing his first hit within 2 minutes.
Are you for fucking reals, bro? You were against that shit, now you're joining, bro? I can't.
Minutes in the job. As the mission starts with him pulling up to a nightclub, you got the ABGs looking great and the white guys trying to test the Oxford theory. But he pulls up to a section asking big boy over here if he's a Seoknam gorilla.
Yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
Slapping Baku in the face as he proceeds to one-tap him with a body shot. So his boy over here standing up like he gonna do something.
Really, nigga?
Baku then gives bro the phone with Baek Jin on the other line, telling him that him and his whole area code are now part of the union. No if, buts, or maybes. Bro ain't even get a choice. And this how you know Baku's still a nice guy, giving bro some bread to go and get some pain relief patches. AW mans. But he pulls up back to the bowling alley just for the whole squad to be there waiting for him, saying that he can now be officially part of the union but has to go through the initiation.
How do these bastards get him to join though, bro? He was against it like the whole time too.
Up from the back room, and I already know where this—
he was even against fighting, bro. Shit's crazy.
Is going, gang, just slip it in. And as this is going on, we got Si-Yun, Gotak and Jun-Tae working on their game. Done hit 2 shots in a row, think they're going to the league.
I got this. Hezzy cross between step back 3 ball. Green Giant.
Whole league is in danger, and this is where we find out that Si-Yun is now going to study abroad since his mom doesn't want him hanging around these hooligans anymore, and I won't even blame her. Si-Yun done already caught 3 bodies back in his hometown. Now he wants to come here and catch some more. No! So he pulls up to the airport the next day, getting ready to board the flight just to get a call from Jun-Tae, and this right here is the exact reason why this is my goat. Telling Si-Yun that the whole squad found out what happened to his friend Suho and telling him that it wasn't his fault. That's what I'm talking about.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT.
And this one phone call was the sole contributor.
Also, YouTube, please do not cancel me. That's literally the air pollution of the earth forming against the earth's dimensions. That does not make sense, but I had to go with what I have to go.
later to see you not boarding that flight and going to study with the femboys in Thailand. Whole scene had me in straight tears. You cannot tell me that Juntae isn't the greatest of all time after a performance like this. So he tells his mom he doesn't want to leave, pulling her back to school the next day with Gotak over
That's
here
fine.
geeking. And I just need you guys to take a minute and sit back and peep the fit upgrade by Juntae. Hoodie under the blazer, he knows what he's done. Soon enough, we gonna have Juntae just like these by the end of the season. Like I said, this is really my goat. And while all this happiness is going on, we got Baku on another hit. And bro over here's like 6'8", my dog, go to the league. Could have been the one to replace AD on the Lakers, but instead he wanted to be a delinquent. Really, nigga? Do you see what you've done? You got the 5'5" niggas tweaking again, swearing if they had this height, they would be hitting one of
How that one short N-word swears he'd be dunking if he was 6 foot tall.
these, and I won't even blame them cause they would. But Baku gets hit with a right and eats 2 more, not even cracking a single emotion on his face. You done? We've body shot. Gave
Nah, that's when you know he's a goat though, like at fighting and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had my few fair shares of fights, my boy. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I've lost, my boy, but most wins out of everything. You know what I'm saying?
the greatest view of the ceiling, and it's not even like he stops there, as while Brody's out cold.
He needs some milk.
Had to get the goons in the back to stop him from murking, bro. And hey, this dog Baku is kinda tough, I ain't gonna lie. Bro's on straight timing, 24/7.
just
over
turn
here
him
talking
into a
about
vegetable,
why.
bro.
What's over?
GG's.
He Brody's face, he didn't even want to step in. It was gonna be him next. So Baekjin gives him some bread for working for him, and while this is going on, we got the whole squad at Baku's house just to check his father. Cause seeing over here talking about some, you are a loser. Simple. Just for him to tell them to get out the crib. Got the accountability of a white girl from Miami. He will never say sorry for his mistakes. So they pull up on Lamo the next day asking where the union's place of operation is, and with no hesitation in the slightest, he gets straight to chirping. After what Baekjin did to him and his whole squad in the car park, bro turned straight into 6ix9ine, saying it's the bowling alley which they used to launder their money or Daesung motorcycles. Were they still motorcycles?
Excuse me,
Rebranding them, fixing them up, selling it off,
That's
just to steal
crazy.
it again from the people they sold it to, so they can keep both the bike and the bread. These boys are the scammers of doom. Type of guys to scam a single mother with 4 kids under the age of 10.
Was that a Yamaha R6, bro? Those things are fucking fire. They're clean, dude. Dude, my favorite paint style that they released was the white with red, bro. That looks so fire, bro, but it gets so dirty at the same time, so you gotta keep watching that bitch. Also the black with white, and there's one, the one that I'm talking about next is the Honda, bro. The Honda one is fire. The green one with black, I forgot what it's called. I think it's a RR or something like that, but they go quick as hell. The BMW 1000R or something like that. Those are cool too, bro. They call them El Miller.
Lock them up.
Mexico.
And after giving all this info, Lamo over here thinks he's part of the team. Started
Dude, the police in Mexico have those, bro. They go fucking quick.
getting hype, asking them to join forces to take down Baekjin together. No, nigga. And as they're leaving,
왜? 뭐?
greatest get back of all time. They get out of school and Siyun tells the squad not to do anything just yet as he has a plan. Just for them to completely disregard anything he just said, pulling up to Daesung motorcycles anyways. I swear it's like they're asking to get smoked. Gotak, I know you're nice like that, but you got Juntae with you. Even though he's my goat, it's like bringing a 60 overall to the wreck.
Nah,
I'd rather
he's
you're
right
not winning.
though.
And while they is doing this straight tomfoolery, we got Siyun carrying out his plan, pulling up to the bowling alley looking for Baek Jin, and I'm low-key surprised cause they allow him to wait there until Baek Jin pulls up. And if I was bro, I'll be mad as hell. You got your henchmen letting in your ops to chill at your place of work just so they can catch you off guard and slime you out.
Is this nigga serious?
But we cut back to Jintae and Gotak waiting for Bakyu, and they've been
That's
sitting there
right
for
there.
a hot minute. My dog, it's nighttime now. Go home. And Gotak's had enough of people looking at him like he's homeless, so he decides to pull up to the door and start banging on it. I for real don't know what he was thinking here. Could have been 20 goons in the spot, and now you're getting done like these. My dog, use your brain. But they find a way in through a window. The goons back at the bowling alley end up getting a call leaving the spot, telling Siyun to wait here for Baek Jin, and Gotak and Jintae end up committing breaking and entering, getting into the office looking around for files to incriminate Baek Jin of his crimes, just for him to later pull up on Siyun, showing him CCTV of the squad at the spot, seeing the guys that just left 2 seconds ago are now on their way there to violate them. He gets up, grabbing the pen, weave, got bro fearing for his life, realize
Dude, the pen is always like his fucking weapon. That's like his signature right there, bro.
in that very moment there's levels to this
When
fight
I was
stuff.
watching the series, he would always pick up a pen and shit, try to slice a motherfucker's throat in or something. There's one scene, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you haven't watched the series, spoiler fucking warning, I do not give a fuck, I'm about to say it. There's one scene that he's like in the staircase, and he fucking like puts a pen in somebody's knee, and then after that he puts another pen in somebody's like leg, bro. That shit's so fire, bro.
Brody's face,
then
there
he-
is no doubt about it.
He impales somebody in the neck with a pen, bro. He's smooth with that shit.
This nigga is crazy.
And Siyun gets absolutely saved by the bell, with Bakyu pulling up to the spot, dragging him out the building for even being there. But Siyun tells him what's going on, and he gets straight to tweaking, telling him to go and help the squad while he deals with Baek Jin. And I swear this has to be one of my favorite scenes in the whole show. You must have forgot I taught you what you know. I walk niggas down. As Bakyu leaves to go help the squad, and Baek Jin
You like
stands
that
there
shit? Eat that shit, bitch.
straight dumbfounded. It ain't never been swung on like that since he was 12. But Gotak and Jintae end up finding a foul, showing all the bikes they done stole, trying to leave just for the lights to flick on and the goons pull up. And the smoke was imminent, with Gotak getting straight to cooking. Peep the weave, leg kick, slip, back up, block, chin check. This Brody over here with a 2-piece, taking out the next guy just to get kicked back over the table. But he gets back up, and
No,
the camera
bro.
work while this fight was going on was something else.
Yo,
I ain't
the transition is great.
Go live.
I
Bro was out
forgot.
there straight frying them with the cameraman hitting one of these. Sensational. But he finishes taking out his guys, peeping Jintae getting fried, runs over, jumping off the chair, and I have genuinely no idea what he did right here. Was in the air straight spamming buttons, hoping one of the 4 attacks he did would hit. But Jintae gets back
Hey,
up.
nah, bro. Me when I'm playing Tekken, bro. That ass.
And it's now time to run the ones with one of the generals of the Union, as Gotak charges in with a kick and blocks the right, grabbing him and flipping him
Ow.
over. But he gets back up, they both get in their stances, and while I really think this was gonna be a fair one-on-one, cause Gotak ends up getting a kick off, charging back in just for the third party to pull up out
What
of
a
nowhere.
bitch,
And it's
bro.
not even like bro,
See, like that jumping shit over there in Mexico, you would have already got him fucked up on site, bro. Some fool tried to fucking jump in on me, bro. And that fool got a fucking bat to his head, bro. A wooden bat to his head. Crazy. Like, this is like, dude, I got a bunch of stories from over there, bro. I'll literally do a story time. Let me know down in the comments if you want a story time.
off, cause Gotak ends up taking him out with ease. And now I'm over here wondering how bro even made it to general rank in the first place, cause at least Brody over here is somewhat clean with it, but this nigga, yeah, this is trash. And to make matters worse, Buddy looks like a bug. Guys look like they gonna pop out his head any second now. Got the default cartoon shock face 24/7.
He got the little Dirk. That's crazy.
Brother ill, and he tries to hit him with a crowbar, but block by Michael comes in clutch once again. Maybe I was wrong about him being a 60 overall. This is an at least 70 overall play, cause Pete Brody on the floor,
yeah,
my
like
dog,
that
you
shit.
suck. I thought to be
Stupid.
a general in a place like the Union, you gotta be somewhat clean with it, cause we already got Young Jay and Brody over here. I'm guessing they just be letting anyone in nowadays. Bro's the fraud of the group, but they get back up with Gotak grabbing a steel pipe, swinging for his life as Juntei opens the gate and they hit the dash. And we
Go,
come back to
motherfucker.
Siyun as he ends up getting a call from the hospital while he's on the way to the squad, just to get told that Suho has now gone into critical condition, causing Bro to stand in the middle of the road and get hit by a truck. I swear this has to be top 5 worst
But Truck Kun all the time comes through. Are you fucking serious?
drivers of all time. Brody was standing in the road
I
for a
can't.
good 10 seconds. My dog, you had all the time in the world to slow down. And even if you was turning, my dog, why are you turning fast enough to not stop in a second in a truck?
Is
Let's
that
not
a
take, like,
JZX?
why are you turning fast enough to not stop in a second in a...
I love those cars, bro. If you guys know this one game on Xbox or PlayStation, it was like a drift game, bro. And you customize your own car and stuff. I forgot what it was called. If I remember, bro, I'll pop it up like right here or something, or like down here. Dude, I had that car, bro. I was a monster.
truck. Let's not take the
take
piss
the piss.
here. We cut
Pause.
back to the squad hitting the dash, and the stealth tactics are insane. Hiding underneath a van quick as hell, and the GOAT himself was able to keep the document in his jacket. I'm telling you, he's the greatest of all time. And just as they're feeling secure, he gets dragged out from underneath the truck like this a horror movie as the bug starts stomping him out. Weave as Juntei starts hitting the dash. Gota gets out to help. Boom, nigga. Gets hit with a right, gets blocked, and another right as Bug Eyes
fuck.
catches up to Juntei. And from
Run,
this point on,
bitch.
they is both getting done dusty. With Juntei getting the documents taken from him, Gota getting molly whooped, and even reinforcements pulled up to help with the jumping. But Baku has now arrived. Right, hold on as well. Block grabbing his arm and twisting it behind his back, throwing him away, and just peep his face.
Gonna die.
He sees red, bro. He's in go time.
He pulls up on Bug Eyes just for someone to pull up from behind on a motorcycle, hitting him in the head with a crowbar, and he eats it, taking a left and a right weave body shots. And
How
that
the
was all
fuck?
that was needed
How do you eat that shit, yo? On Superhuman.
to take bro out. But the next thing that happens is so insane, so crazy, nigga, so preposterous, it's insane. Cause the motorcycle comes back around and
Is this nigga serious?
I swear this whole scene had me in straight disbelief. My dog, a visor is supposed to protect you from accidents, and he broke it with his fist. I watched this scene like 10 times over. I couldn't believe what I was seeing right here. To knock a man off a
That's
motorcycle
fucking
without
brutal,
moving
bro.
back an inch. Nigga, is this Superman? And I don't even know what Brody right here was thinking. After seeing that street
Excuse me, I
tomfoolery,
burped
you
again.
still wanna squabble. There wasn't even a chance for bro. But Juntei then gets a call saying that Siyun was hit by a truck, and they pull up to a hospital to see bro in a coma, the same position as Suho. And
What the fuck is my mic picking up? Hello? It's probably the AC, bro. I'm bugging, maybe.
the whole time he's in his mind speaking to Bum Suck. But while the squad are waiting in the lobby, his mum pulls up and is over here talking about stop being friends with Siyun. And this alone shows me she don't know her son in the slightest. My dog, did you see Siyun before he had friends? Yes, he wasn't getting into fights, but he looked like he had an AA-12 with a switch on him at all times. But she leaves. We fast forward to the next day, and yet again we are showed why Juntei is the GOAT, as he was able to rip out one of the pages of the document before Brody could take it away from him. I swear I've seen nothing but clutch play after clutch play from Juntei. It may be time to enter
He's
him
a
into
GOAT
the
for
top
real,
5.
though.
It's
That's
not
not
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
It's
That's
not
not
ridiculous
ridiculous
to
to
say
say
that.
that.
But he pulls up to the police
Throughout the whole fucking series, this guy has been like clutched up.
station trying to see what they can do about it, and yet again the police in the show are absolutely useless, talking about they can't do anything but want to hold on to it just in case. Nigga, F you. So Juntae takes it back, walking out just to get stopped by the Union goons, and it's the same guy that Baki went and recruited after smoking him, but they take him back to the warehouse, beating him up and burning the paper. And for the second time in the episode, we get proof that Juntae is the greatest out the squad. As he gets on the phone with Baek Jin, you really thought you was gonna do something with her. Why do you sound so nervous then? Baku, Siyun, Gotak, stop messing with my boys and I'll delete the pic I took off the documents. That's what I'm talking about.
That's why he's everything. That's why he's the GOAT.
But they continue stomping him out, and out from the shadows appears Seung Jae. And now that I'm watching this back, I realize that bro's whole ideology is
real niggas make good times. Good times create
Joe.
bitch niggas. Bitch niggas create bad times. Bad times create real niggas.
he just wants
Bro, what the fuck? Yo,
the real
bro.
nigga to respect. Cause after seeing Juntae in this situation and still saying no to what they say, he
Yo, hold on, be right back real quick. I'm back.
is out here just showing exactly why they call him the strongest. No Gojo. Peep the slip, grab the arm and continues to bash the same arm. And he does this about 10 times over, grabbing it and hitting bro with about 4 headbutts with a smile
With
on
the
his
smile
face.
is
Spin around with
crazy.
2 more axes to the arm and a right. Got Baek Jin out here looking like he about to tear up, shoulder and straight
You better
agony.
die,
But
gang.
regardless of this, he's still cooking. Jab right, step on his toes, gets weaved, tries to come in with a slip, shoulder check, body short, tries a right, but that don't work. Getting thrown down, and I have no idea why, but he's fighting
He
better
threw his
with
ass
one
across the
hand.
field,
They
bro.
proceed to go band for band, no defense being played, pure power alone, until Baku eventually goes down, losing the fight. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. This
Hit
had
him
me
with the
in
side,
straight
bro.
awe.
What?
I ain't gonna lie, this was the last thing I expected to happen. After seeing bro do this, I thought there was a 0% chance he was gonna lose. But hey, Baek Jin, I apologize for testing your gangster. I was not familiar with your game. But everyone peeps that Baku has lost and Baek Jin gets straight to talking crazy. From now on, Young Jang is part of the Union. Anyone who disagrees, pull up to run the fade now. As Gotak starts to walk the aisle. I got this, little nigga. The GOAT himself has made his appearance, knuckle duster in hand, ready for the squabbles. And without a single word spoken, Baek Jin puts his messed up arm in his pocket and they get to run in the fade. He blocks the right, they grab onto each other, leg kick, weave, another one, just to get hit with a pimp slap. And this is where Seiyun
Bro,
puts
that's
his plan
crazy.
into full effect
The
as he
fuck-
weaves the right, dropping down to his leg and starts pounding on it with a knuckle duster. Bro ain't playing fair in the slightest. Knuckle duster versus a man with one arm. We ain't mad at it though, but
That's
Baek Jin
crazy.
finally gets him off and Seiyun is over here using a bag I didn't even know he had. Not even peep. Understand the block counter right to the chin. And I bet you ain't even know he was Weave Nation certified. Grabbing onto his leg yet again and starts straight digging into him until he finally takes the hour commission. And I genuinely have no idea how bro is even standing up right now, moving off straight adrenaline. You would think he's a henchman in Batman, but don't like
That's
Demon
crazy.
is being told to talk, nigga.
Nah,
But somehow
Batman
he
is for
a
real, like,
weave,
crazy
slap,
for
fake
real,
the
though.
right shoulder
He's
check,
cool.
body shot and goes right off the right. Eventually
Like, you gotta understand, bro doesn't have powers and he's a GOAT.
putting Seiyun down, but as you know, he always gets back up. Bro is just swinging around, heavy attack after heavy attack, attacking of pure hope. He gets grabbed and here go that power boost again, tripping him up as he proceeds to crawl up his leg and yeah, that leg should never be in use again. Doing bro like he's the one that put Suho in the hospital. My dog, relax. Cause he even gets kicked off just to come back and start pounding on his face. My dog,
You like
keep
that
his
shit?
face. And the fact is, Baek Jin ain't even do anything to bro. He even kept his promise to leave Suho alone. Seiyun has no reason in the world to be acting like this. But I swear,
him
Baek
with
Jin
a
has to
throat
be a
right
damn
there.
Viltrumite or something. Cause he
Like that, big boy?
catch this man's hand, start biting his lip like he is zesty fester, break his whole wrist and hit him in the face with his own hand. And the right continuing to stand up and finish the fight. And what happens next, I just can't help but feel bad for bro, cause
Are you for
this
real?
was a part of his plan. As and looks back to see Baku coming in with the chin check of doom as he finishes off the fight with another one. And no matter what the outcome was, I have nothing but respect for this man right here. To take on the strongest person in the area code and win, and then have to take on the craziest person in the area code with an already bad arm. Getting your leg caved in and still win is a feat in itself. Just for in the end, they ain't even give bro the faith of a one-on-one. And if I was back Jin, I wouldn't even be mad at Baku or Siyun. I would be mad at these niggas. Ain't stepping to helping once, y'all are trash. Peeped Baku charging up the right hook of destruction and just stood there, my dog, help me. But the squad then go home victorious, leaving bro there, and we go through a whole time skip of the squad becoming seniors, Hamo turning his life around, running for school president, and the union being shut down. And as they're chilling one day, Siyun ends up getting a call from the hospital as they all run over there, and the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the cleanest nigga on the planet, Suho, is now finally awake again. Hosting Street Bowling, this means something to me, man. Now we gonna have Baku, Gotak, and Suho on the front lines. Who's gonna stop them? But this now caps off the episode, except we later find out that the boss from earlier done murked back Jin for losing the fight. Now I understand why he was out there fighting for his life. It's cause he was. His only option was to Maybes was out there fighting on a broken arm and a broken leg. My dog, what more do you want? But this is now the end of the season. Absolute cinema.
Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Yo, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite Bible verse. Alright, let me full screen and yeah, do the outro real quick. Well, boys and girls, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please punch that bell icon in the mouse for me so you guys can get a notification on when I upload a new video. And as always, I love y'all and stay wicked. Peace out.